All right, welcome back to Ozarks Live. Now, as you all know, voting is underway for the next Captain Springfield. We're down to the final two here. So what the heck does Captain Springfield do anyway? Well, here to answer those questions is the current Captain Springfield himself, Michael Underland. So good to see you.
Well, thank you, Joy.
Are you sad to be at the end of your reign?
I'm honestly a little relieved.
Are you?
I did a lot of good, but I worked really hard, and I honestly had no idea when I became captain what I was going to do. At first, I thought, okay, I had this idea to buy giant googly eyes and stick them on the big giant fork.
Exactly.
You know, and that was literally the first idea I ever had. And then I watched Nan Todd on the Glow Center's their Twitter feed, and there was a video with her and Tony Robinson, who was one of the runners-up, and they was talking about what an important platform that Twitter page was going to be for them. And I said, you know what, I can really make a difference with this Twitter account because they had a big following, and I really wanted to promote marginalized groups, the LGBTQ plus community, the NAACP, a lot of wonderful organizations in town.
Right, which is part of the duties of Captain Springfield, is to take over the social media account and do good with it. Would you agree with that? Educate people about it and have fun with it.
Yes.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job this year. You really did.
I've definitely tried to have fun with it, but I also tried to promote a lot of worthy causes.
Yeah, which is part of it. Now, I ended up being somehow nominated this year, lost in the first round, to Steve Edwards, the CEO over at Cox Health, which he's truly a superhero. He is out as well now.
Correct.
Okay, so it's down to the final two. So we have Brandy Harris, who's the CEO over at Boys and Girls Club, and our local queen, Crystal Method. It's against the two. That's going to be a tough race.
I know. I have no idea who's going to win. I can't call it. So
I voted. I think you get to vote every hour up until, what, like midnight or something
They're going to count it up till, I believe, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning is when voting ends. So, yeah, go vote on, it's on the Captain Springfield Twitter page. And they're both wonderful people, and I wish them well.
Well, and you don't always put your name in the hat for this yourself. Believe me, someone else will do it for you. Did you want to do Captain Springfield, or did you just find that you were suddenly a nominee?
Yeah, my friend Katie Meeks, who I did Springfield Improv with in the pre-COVID times, and we performed together, she nominated me, and I thought it was a joke. I was like, I knew Matt Simpson was Captain Springfield, but I didn't really know much about it. It was like kind of like a key, giving someone a key to the city. I was like, And you know, the next day I did post about it, and the next day I had like 70 or 80 likes on that nomination. I was like, oh, okay. And so I started to, and then I didn't get scared to the Final Four. And when I was in the Final Four, I was freaking out because I never thought there were so many people like Jeff Houghton running, and like he's one of to me, he's a superhero, and like
absolutely. Well, I mean, you know, this year we've got the likes of, gosh, who all? Clay Goddard is among them. Crystal Method, of course, is in the top two. But we have so many people that are so worthy and have done a lot for the community. But the thing is that it is a responsibility because they hand you the passwords and say, there you go.
I know. It was a little like, I remember the morning of, and the last evening and the morning, I lost some sleep over it. You know, I was like, I'm not even going to look at social media. I stayed away. And I had a dentist appointment the next morning. And so when I got to work, my buddy's like, I think you just won. And because it was all neck and neck. It was like 1%. I was 1% down and 1% ahead. And I just couldn't handle it. And so I got to work. And then a few minutes after my coworker mentioned something, he's like, I think you won. I got a Facebook message from Steven Herzog. And I'm like,
and you did a wonderful job. Hold up the cape real quick, and we're going to pitch to a break. Again, Michael Underland, a great job this year as Captain Springfield. Go vote for your next pick on the News Leaders website. It's a cool cape, too.
It is a former
That's fantastic. By the way, up next, I'm going to sit down and chat with Carl Johnson from Reborn Candles to talk about the man candles. They smell so good. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.